Hey, very good afternoon from the comparative luxury of my daughter's new beanbag, which she got for her birthday. The sun is shining despite the hurricane. Great news. Welcome back to Rawto. You can follow us or subscribe on YouTube. And at the end of week 3, another feast of rugby this week at the Rugby World Cup. And some more good stuff to look forward to as well. So Italy-Uruguay kicked last week off on Wednesday. Another great showing from the Uruguayans. But the Italians gradually eased themselves into the game and ran out pretty comfortable winners in the end. France-Namibia, of course, the big talking point. Before the start of the game, the return of Cyril Baille and Jonathan Danty for the French. Very, very encouraged by the return of those two very central figures in that team. Of course, on the pitch, once the game started, Dupont's cheekbone fracture is the big talking point of the game. Sterling Mortlock, who suffered the same injury, the Aussie legend, pointed out that they could stick a titanium plate in it and we may see him later in the tournament. Let's hope so, for the sake of rugby. Even if you're not a France fan, you want to see people like that on the pitch. Argentina-Samoa. Argentina are up and running, but no bonus points, so that could figure large a bit later in the competition. And the big talking point from that game, apart from the score, is the Samoan scrum half's hairdo. Tormatina, what a hairdo. I mean, with that Polynesian thick black hair, how many types of peroxide, how many coats of peroxide you have to put on to get your hair that colour? Or do you in fact need a stronger product like napalm, something like that? So he's attempted a full John Daly Kentucky waterfall, but having put that many chemicals in his hair, it's not really got the wavy, wind-free, flowing in the wind effect that John Daly manages to achieve with a presumably natural blonde hairdo. These are the important bits of rugby analysis that a lot of channels miss. What else do we have? South Africa-Ireland, the big game of the weekend, if you don't count Wales-Australia. World champions against world number ones. And what a game it was as well. I felt that the South Africans were allowed to be offside a lot in the first half at the breakdown. Always in the way they seemed to manage to be when Ireland had possession and they were, supposed to be rolling away from the ruck. But anyway, I really like that ref, but I thought he could have done better there. The Irish stamina was amazing, very exciting game and an incredible result for them. Georgia-Portugal, I mean, what a heartbreak for Portugal. They play football, they play rugby like they play football, just loads of free-running rugby, very exciting. Georgia putting in a good performance, well, against a very mobile team. It's hard for the big bruisers of Georgia to keep up with the pace, but they did okay. England-Chile, well, lots of tries, but what have we really learnt? I think we've learnt that George Ford is definitely our best option at 10. Scotland-Tonga, and, a lot of handling errors from Tonga. 2 no-arms tackles. I think the big interest will be from Ireland, who will be interested in how Scotland's bench didn't really bring the extra pace and fluidity to their play that they might have hoped. Another important bit of analysis, quite frankly, national anthems. The Welsh before that game provided all the atmosphere and spirit that you would expect from them, bawling out their national anthem with a lot of in-tune singing, as you would also expect from Wales. Advanced Australia fair, is it as bad as, is it the worst national anthem going? No, because it has God Save Our King to contend with. We've got the same, the English have got the same national anthem as Liechtenstein. It's very boring, but Advanced Australia Fair. Maybe they should swap it out for Are You Going to Scarborough Fair by Simon and Garfunkel. Again, very important rugby analysis. One wise crack suggested a few weeks ago in a comedy programme that the theme, the national anthem of England should be the theme from Minder by Dennis Waterman. I don't think that's such a bad idea. Now, this week coming, we have to look forward to tomorrow night, Uruguay-Namibia. Thursday, Japan-Samoa. Friday, All Blacks against Italy. And then Scotland-Romania Saturday. Fiji, Georgia, as well as the Southern Cone Derby, Argentina against Chile. On Sunday, we have South Africa, Tonga. That'll be an exciting game. And Australia, Portugal. Come on, Portugal. Have a great week and enjoy your rugby. Have an oval week from Rawto.